Welcome back to the New Jersey Morning Show. So this one struck a chord across the state. Governor Phil Murphy signed legislation eliminating the basic skills test requirement for prospective teachers, which assessed reading, writing, and math proficiency. So this decision has sparked debate among educators, policymakers, and public figures.
Critics argue that removing the basic skills test may lower teaching standards and negatively impact student outcomes. Notably, Elon Musk expressed concerns on social media, suggesting that such measures could undermine educational quality. Supporters of the decision, however, contend that the test was a barrier contributing to teacher shortages and that alternative certification process can adequately assess candidate qualifications. It's interesting. I was in the schools for about 8 years. I was a school counselor, fun fact.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I'm really surprised to see that. I know that there were some really amazing people who had a hard time passing that standardized test, but at in the same juncture, like, okay, well, you've got to measure proficiency in the classroom at some point.
In order to teach it, to convey it.
Yeah, so I'm surprised. I'm surprised that went that way.
And at the same time, I have to say, when I was married, I had my youngest brother-in-law living with us, and he was in high school, and I remember being woefully disappointed in the school system because he was not writing. He was not doing all the things that I remember doing that I felt really prepared me for college, and he really struggled in his first semester at college. And I was like, I don't, what are we paying in tax dollars for if we're not teaching
these? And I'm not sure that's why there's a teacher shortage.
No, I don't think,
to be honest, because they can't get through the test.
No, I think that we have a lot of teachers in my family, and
that's not it.
I was gonna say, it's not that they can't get through the test. I think it's especially post-pandemic at this point, right? They do not get the credit, the pay, the resources that they deserve and need, and I could see.
I will go on record with that.
I'm good going. See a lot of people saying, I don't want to do this, and I don't blame them.
I understand that for 1,000 reasons. We could do a separate show just on that, just on that topic alone. Yeah. I feel like
100%. But
moving on to something teachers can't afford.
Yeah, exactly. So New Jersey, which is funny, but most of us can't. New Jersey ranks the third most designer brand obsessed state in the U.S., with Tesla as the top searched brand, followed by Louis Vuitton and Coach. So residents conduct over 9,000 searches for every 100,000 people for luxury brands. That's 71% above the national average.
What is wrong with us? Anyway, the study by Cases.gg highlights the state's strong interest in high-end labels. California leads the list, with New York following in second place. The findings show a growing demand for brands like Tesla, redefining the luxury market across the U.S. I mean, why are we searching Gucci more than Tesla, though? That's what I like. I think people are searching Tesla maybe for news reasons, not because
maybe not for the designer brand aspect of it. Yeah. I don't know. I remember in high school, Coach was really big.
Oh, yeah.
Coach was super big. Yes. Yeah, the little, and because we were 15 and your mom's like, I'm not buying you a bag. You got the little wristlet ones that was
that's like the Sephora crisis. Yes. It's also crisis now. Sienna 7. I'm like, no, you're not getting, I don't know, moisturizer for your face with retinol in it. I mean, she isn't asking, but she's hearing her friends. I'm like, we're not doing that.
No, of course not. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's all that desire to look like you've got.
Well, you got social media too, which pushes it a lot harder, faster.
Yeah, 100%.
But New Jersey's also known for some other things that are more positive, it seems.
Absolutely, yes, and I recall this as well. New Jersey has actually been ranked the 5th best state for women's soccer in the U.S., which I love to hear, according to a study by bettingladies.com. Now, the ranking considered 13 factors, including NWSL teams, championship wins, and NCAA achievements, with New Jersey earning an overall score of 53.
That is awesome. Key contributions to the state's ranking include the New Jersey-New York Gotham Football Club's 2 Challenge Cup runner-up finishes and 3 NCAA Division III championships out of 15 teams. These achievements highlight New Jersey's strong presence in women's soccer. And right by me in Whippany, they have the Red Bulls practice center. So Hanover, they get to practice with the Red Bulls.
That's amazing.
Weekly, which is a great program. So yeah, I can see that happening. Here
And
in
I
New Jersey.
remember Rutgers, and it never got the attention that it deserved. But I specifically remember even years ago when I was there, the Rutgers women's soccer team, and to this day, they're consistently a winning team.
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure, we've definitely got some stellar
Strong
female
kicks here.
athletes in this state.
Yes, raising them well. Now, coming up, something else that's exciting. We're going to find out which animal has been taken off the New Jersey endangered species list.